What's going on, everybody? The first thing I want to say is congratulations to the Warriors, man. It was a very, very tough, hard-fought win. It was several times where I know a lot of people thought that they were going to choke. I'm going to have an actual part 2 to this video where I explain the real reason that the Cavs lost this NBA Finals. But this video right here is all about Kevin Durant making the right decision. Now, people don't seem to understand the difference that we saw in KD from leaving OKC to going to Golden State. Now, the first thing that everybody's gonna say, oh bro, he has two of the best shooters ever in NBA history. I understand all that, but at some point, you gotta get the hate out your blood, bro. Because those shooters didn't make him a better defender. It didn't make him a better scorer. That was already in him. He wasn't able to do those things with OKC. And I understand this. Look, in another couple weeks, we're probably gonna find out that Russell Westbrook is the MVP of the league, but that doesn't mean anything when it comes to winning. Now, you can have somebody that have all the stats in the world, if that's what you like, or you can have a winner. Kevin Durant is a 7-foot monster. I understand, that Russell Westbrook is the closest thing that we've seen since Allen Iverson. But how many rings does Allen Iverson have? I'm gonna go ahead and wait. I'm gonna let the music play out. How many rings does Allen Iverson have? I'm not saying that he's not a great player. I'm just saying that the score first point guards, they don't usually win championships like that. You could be a great player, you have to get your teammates involved. And that's why I still think that Lebron James is the best player in the world, even coming off this loss. Now, I tweeted very early last night that the game was over. Even when they were up by, what were they, only up by 5 or something like that? I knew it was over. This team is built to score fast and play defense. Now, you can compare it to like the Mike D'Antoni with the Phoenix Suns when, Steve Nash got 2 back-to-back MVPs. But the biggest difference with this team, they play defense. And that's what people don't understand. I don't think, when you can defend and still score on the other side, and keep in mind, Kyrie Irving was trying to do whatever he wanted to do to Klay Thompson. Klay Thompson played excellent defense. He's a guy that his name is not brought up a lot, and I do expect when it's time to re-sign people, he may be the guy that has to leave. But I think he's a critical part of what happened within this NBA Finals. And without him, they probably wouldn't have won. I know without KD, they probably definitely wouldn't even been up the way they were up 3-0. But I do believe that Klay Thompson did a lot in this series. Now, getting back to Kevin Durant, you're talking about a man that made a decision that people just didn't understand. You're up 3-1, you know what I'm saying? You lose to the same team. Why would you go and join them? It's very, very hard to understand why you would do that. I do believe now it's a new day and age where the players control more of their destiny, but he made the decision and he lived up to it, bro. I don't understand why people are still mad at him, but people are going to realize that his decision is going to change the NBA forever. Because with everybody being in their prime, look, you got to put it like this. They're going back next year, right? Unless everybody gets injured. You know what I'm saying? Because one guy getting injured is not going to stop them. 2 guys getting injured maybe will probably get them a lower seed, but you're not going to stop Golden State from going to the playoffs. And then once they get to the playoffs, if everybody gets healthy, you never know what's really going to happen. So I'm just going to go ahead and say this. Kevin Durant has ring number 1, right? You guys remember in Miami when LeBron got his first ring, what happened? I'm going to go ahead and wait on that. That feeling is very, very hard to suffocate. You're going to want to keep on winning. So what that means right now for Kevin Durant, with the team that he has around him, is that we have a lot more years to look forward to him doing this. And this man balled out. He was solely the guy that made sure that they won this game. Kevin Durant, like, his impact is unprecedented in the NBA Finals, bro. The dude, it was Jordan-esque. Like, he just came down and did whatever he had to do. He kept on, scoring continuously. Every time you thought that it was going to be something where they were going to choke, he just scored over and over again. Kevin Durant deserves this. I'm happy for his mom. I think that he made the right decision. It seemed bad at the time to a lot of guys like Charles Barkley that just doesn't have a ring, and a lot of other individuals that just couldn't deal with the fact that he made a decision and he just said, whatever. You guys can say whatever you want, but I'm going to join the party with the ring. And keep in mind, his stats don't go nowhere. Now he's just a great player with a ring. So when everybody starts talking, oh, he got a ring now. It won't really matter as much as time goes on how he got the ring, because there's a lot of people like Trent Dilfer. Trent Dilfer is probably the worst quarterback to ever play in a Super Bowl. He got a ring though, and that ring helps him to be on ESPN and talk about football. But when you watch him play, he was terrible. But that Baltimore Ravens defense was something to be reckoned with. So when you think about it like that, Kevin Durant being such a great player, getting his ring, and things like that, I really do believe that this is going to make him a lot more hungry, and he's going to continue to go on and do great things. And I just can't sit up here and be mad at the man for being a free agent and filling out his obligations to OKC, and they allowed him to walk out the door. They allowed that to happen. If I'm the OKC owner, I'm looking at the team like, you know what I'm saying? What's going on right now? We got a guy that's going to be an MVP with triple doubles is getting eliminated in the first round. Like, is this what we want to do? You know what I'm saying? And nobody's going to want to really play with Russell Westbrook because the guy just, look, man, it's all about him. Look, and I love the way he plays, but I love the way Allen Iverson played. But what did he win? And you can always say, yeah, but he didn't have a lot of stuff around him. But I understand it for AI. Allen Iverson, I definitely understand that. But Russell Westbrook had this man. He had Kevin Durant on his team. This man would have been doing these same things if Russell Westbrook would have changed up a little bit in order to make them both, be able to mesh properly to win championships. But instead, he chose to just be himself. And at some point, that whole warrior mentality without a ring, it's going to get old fast. So, like I said, man, congratulations to the Dubs, Golden State Warriors, the franchise, the fans. You guys were great in Game 5 and everything like that, man. But I already knew this was going to happen. I thought it was going to be a sweep. This was a gentleman's sweep. They got one win. At least LeBron James can say he didn't get swept in the finals, but probably one of the greatest teams ever formulated in NBA history, and we can move forward from this. So basketball is over as far as this goes, but I want you to stay tuned because right after this video, I'm releasing another video with the real reason why the Cavs lost the 2017 finals, and I think that you're going to want to be a part of that. So what you should do is like the video, share it, and let me know that you're ready for part 2 because it's coming real fast because I got a lot to say about the Cavs side of the ball, and it should be very, very intriguing. I'm going to see you guys and girls next time. Kevin Durant, congratulations. One love.